the notion of execution. So could you talk a little bit more on that?
Yeah, let's go from the basic point of having an idea or a concept, right? For a lot of students out there that, might want to start a business, got to have an idea somewhere. One of the things that I was told when I was younger is that the best time to start a business was yesterday, which means the next best time to start a business is now, right? The longer that you wait and prolong, somebody else might take that idea, trademark it, do other things of that nature, and you might be out of luck.
Looking at you two Black men in entrepreneurship in this season, what are some of your pain points at this particular point?
Well, I'll start. So when you think about funding, right? So Ryan and myself, we happen to own all of our business. We don't have any investors and all of that. But what I will say for those that want to go down the angel investor or private equity or even venture capital route, what tends to happen is that very few, if any, dollars are given to Black founders. And so knowing that I come from a private equity background, I used to work at a private equity firm, so I get how it works. There is not a lot of dollars going to Black and brown individuals. It's just the reality, and it's very messed up. What I will tell you is that with any problem like that, there is an opportunity. And I'm going to give a gem of knowledge, right? There's a thing called grants, which I'm sure you've heard of. National Black MBA, which I'm so blessed to sit on the board of, is having a business plan competition right now. It's national, right? And what it is the top prize is $50,000. It's a grant. And I tell you that because we won that in 2012. It was worth $10,000. We took that money, invested it in a house, and that's how we started our real estate business. But I'm telling you, now it's $50,000. Because of the lack of private equity that's going towards Black and brown founders, put that aside, and I'm telling you, if you have a business idea, whether it's in existence or something that you're just starting, apply, because that $50,000, you don't have to pay back, and it can change your life.
I run a business that employs 100% Black people. All of my clients are Black. And so, I know the plight of, the Black business owner firsthand. And so one thing that I will implore you is if you don't like the environment, you don't like what you see, you got to change the channel, right? So in terms of the funding, in terms of the banking relationships, what I've, said time and time again whenever I have the microphone is in order for Black people to be able to transcend some of the things and some of the barriers that have been put in front of us, we got to have more Black people on the other side making a decision as well, right? So I think it's very important for us to enhance our network. What I did when I felt my network was, becoming kind of strangled, where I was tapping the same folk for favors all the time, or the same folk were tapping me, I said, how do I fix that? And for me, it was an MBA program, right? And, my MBA program, the University of Maryland's program is, we could have a whole 2 days worth of why it's so important. And again, that network, right? If you are a hairstylist, or if you're an electrician, or if you started a real estate firm, or if you are an insurance salesman, or it's like you're gonna become tired of the same network of people that you kind of do business with. And how do you create new is you got to go out and find new. And so some people go and pay, money for seminars and conventions and those things. But having a home base of people that you sit across from, in class, in the trenches with, those people will become lifelong, kind of lifelines, so to speak, right? I went to class, I was in class with the VP of banking for M&T, who guess for what? Gave me a loan for a new business that I'm opening next year, right?